Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to From Jay's View. Today, I just want to talk a little bit about what I saw on the Shade Room about a Amazon worker left her daughter in the car. I saw a little snippet of Melody's interview with Portia, and of course, Sunni is bringing out the receipts for Destiny. But all things in this video are alleged and they are from my opinions only and are used for entertainment purposes. The first thing I wanted to talk about is what I saw on the Shade Room. And it states that an Amazon worker is charged after an 8-year-old daughter dies in a hot car while she worked. This incident occurred, well, it occurred in North Carolina. It's saying an Amazon worker was charged with involuntary manslaughter after her daughter died in a hot car. People reports Ashley Stallings left her child in the vehicle on June 26 to report for work at Amazon. The incident occurred in Charlotte, North Carolina. Authorities stated the young victim was left in a was left in a vehicle in hot weather conditions and suffered a medical emergency. The 36-year-old told police she left the girl in the car with the air on as she was at work. However, Ashley Stallings believed the victim turned the car off because she was cold. An hour and a half later, Stallings returned to the vehicle and found her daughter on the car's back seat floorboard, unresponsive and foaming at the mouth. She subsequently broke the car window with a hammer and attempted to drive to a hospital before stopping at a business for help. However, the girl suffered from brain herniation due to hyperthermia. Hospital staff informed police. Stallings reportedly admitted she knew that temperature was 94 degrees outside and that she should not have left the victim inside the car alone. The heartbreaking incident occurred on June 26. Authorities responded to the scene around 6:30 p.m. and the child later died at the hospital. Now, Stallings was also charged with child abuse by willful act as causing serious injury. And of course, she's also being charged for involuntary manslaughter. My prayers are out to the family, but of course, we all should know at this point it is too hot to be leaving kids alone in a car. And the mother, she admitted that she knew better. I don't know what her circumstances were, whether or not she could have somebody watch her, whether or not she had any help. Um, but this wasn't the way to go, and I hate that happened. She will be facing involuntary manslaughter charges and child abuse. Um, Prayers going out to everyone involved in the situation. I hate that happened. Um, the next thing I want to talk about is Melody Shari. I saw her video over on TikTok where it was just a clip over on TikTok. See if I can get it pulled up where she makes a statement. Well, she shows a little clip of her interview with Portia. Let's see. That's not let's see. Let's see if can I share my screen? I might not be able to share my screen while I'm recording. Doesn't look like it. May be able to put it in later. But let me play it for you all.
In 2020, I immediately started therapy for myself and my children. So they've been in therapy since 2020. I always knew that I didn't want to end up having them being adults who are traumatized and those things, traumas aren't addressed. Because that's what you have a lot of, a lot of times now. You have adults who just never dealt with childhood trauma.
Right.
They never did
how
therapy.
to talk about it.
Correct.
Never had a path to talk about
Never
it.
had a path or, safe space to talk. As I've gone through this very public scandal and divorce, music has just been another outlet, a way for me to share my emotions, share my feelings, because it's important to try to do that in a healthy way, right?
Of course.
And so music has really allowed me to just share what I'm feeling and let it resonate. Whenever I walked away from my marriage in 2020, I immediately started therapy for myself and my children. So they've been in therapy since 2020. I always knew that I didn't want to end up having them being adults who are traumatized and those things, traumas aren't addressed. Because that's what you have a lot of, a lot of times now. You have adult.
We've all know that Melody has had her kids in therapy, and that's beneficial because you do have a lot of kids that grow up and they have all this trauma that they haven't dealt with. We can see an example of that would be with Destiny. Heck, we could even use Stormy as an example because if you think about it, they've had a lot of childhood trauma that has followed them into adulthood, and you can see it playing out in real time. So I'm glad she took her kids. She's got her kids going through therapy so they can heal and be healed, so they won't be taking childhood traumas into their future. Um, Adults in general in the world. It's a lot of people have grown up with childhood traumas because in the Black community, therapy is seen as taboo. It's something that we don't talk about. It's something that we feel we don't need because the thing is, they always, even how I grew up, my family would they don't anything that happens in this house, they want it to stay in this house. But in life in general, you can't always just leave things in the house because you are causing trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma. So when you get older and you move out into the world and you're dealing with other relationships, be it with friends, significant others, spouses, be it whatever, co-workers, it don't be it whatever there is, whatever traumas that you may have dealt with as a child that has never been healed can manifest itself in different ways. So the Black community really needs to do better on that. I feel like as times are progressing, you got more and more people are thinking about and encouraging taking care of your mental health. But as us in the Black community, the only thing we were like, we don't need to go see no shrink. We're going to just take all our problems to the Lord, which there is no issue with taking your problems to the Lord because he ain't going to tell nobody. But at the same time, you still need to release that and try to heal from your traumas. Because even with a lot of people saying they are taking their problems to the Lord in prayer, when you deal with them in situations, you can tell that if they took their problems to the Lord, they didn't leave them there. They bringing them to work. They bringing them in their friendships. They you trying to talk to them, and they got issues with you, and you ain't did anything to them. You just trying to help. But like I said, I'm glad she's trying to help her kids not take all this trauma into their adulthood. Um, Much respect for her as she tries to, navigate the things that have taken place in her life. And honestly, we all have dealt with being embarrassed by a cheating spouse or a cheating significant other, but we have not done it on such a large scale as being on television and everybody is watching this take place. And then you got people attacking this lady because of what her husband, or now her ex-husband, was doing. And it's not fair. It's not fair that she had to go through all that. But then you have a lot of people saying the only reason she has the fan base she has is because people are trauma bonding with her. I can't say people are trauma bonding with her. I can say people have experienced some of the things that most women have probably experienced a cheating relationship at some time in their life. So they resonate with what she has done or what she has gone through. And, it pulls on the heartstrings because you have so many women that have dealt with that. But I'm glad she has moved on, moved forward in her life, and she's continued to win. Unfortunately, you have so many people that still trying to take this woman down, and it makes zero sense. It makes no sense. But there's that situation. Then we have the Sunny Minx of it all. Sunny Minx is out here dropping her receipts. I'm probably gonna input a clip once I edit this video. Let me get on Instagram. Okay, let's see. We can get to her stories. Everybody probably has seen this by now.
So, guys, this is Ebony, the talented makeup artist who does my makeup. She's also a celebrity makeup artist. So, you did Destiny's makeup when we did the Monica show, right? And I'm just saying, who paid you for that? You did. Oh, okay. You definitely paid me. Oh, okay. I was just wondering, because y'all see my face is beat today. I got a little event going on or whatever. So I had to come get the best STL, one of the best STL makeup artists in the game. And she got me together, y'all. So there's, see y'all in a minute.
So Sunny is now putting out receipts on Destiny. Also showed where Destiny evidently reported her page and got it where she cannot go live for 3 days, I think it is. Let me look and see again. Yeah, it states that she can't go live for 3 days, which it will end on July the 3rd. It's crazy to me how Destiny, I mean, I can't even say that they are friends. I can't say that 'cause I've seen a lot of people say this only proves that they were friends, but I personally can't agree with that because you have a lot of people that are just giving people or certain things help in their job. Now, don't get me wrong. I still feel like Sunny was wrong in her dealings with Moses. But at this point, they married. So it ain't a whole heck of a lot we can do. But I don't feel like they were friends, because everybody have a different meaning to that word. Because you have a lot of people that are just freely givers and they give regardless as to if you are friends or not. Um, I've seen a lot of people just give, give. Because I have a friend. I'm not as giving as this friend, but I have a friend that literally will give anyone the shirt off her back, whether she know you or not. If she feel like you in need, she gonna give you whatever she got, and then she gonna be reaching out to everybody else to see if they'll help give you whatever. But so I don't feel like they were friends as in that aspect. Now I do feel like Sunny was doing her job, and I do feel like Sunny was wrong in what she did, because two truths can exist at the same time. They don't have to have been friends, but at the same time, Sunny was wrong. But like at this point in time, it's not a whole hell of a lot that can be done, because it's over and done with. They're married at this point. Whether or not Sunny is going to have the same situation happen to her, we don't know. Only time will tell. Whether or not Moses is truly in love with her and he's going to do right by her, we don't know. We can make assumptions as to he's a dog, he gonna do the same thing that he did to this. We don't know that though. We don't know that to be true. It may happen. It may very well happen, but at the same time, it may not, because people do change. Now, whether or not he's going to change, I don't know that either. But there is always that possibility that he could feel like, he's really found that one, be it true or otherwise. At this present time, we don't know. The only thing we do know is he messed around with Destiny off and on for 15 years. He didn't marry her. He was foul to her, but at the same time, Destiny was probably foul to him. But it is what it is. And that's basically about it. I just wanted to hop on and just give a little. Well, basically, I just wanted to do a video today, because I said I was going to do better with my channel this year. I mean, this week. So I'm trying to do better with it. So I just wanted to hop on and do a little bit. I didn't get to watch the BET Awards last night. I went to sleep. But that's it, you guys. That's all I have for today, or as all I have as of right now. I'll probably be back on later. But outside of that, I hope everyone have a wonderful day and be blessed out there.